Endless scrolling, endless brain rot, endless mush. We live in a year or age of constant scrolling. Constantly scrolling on apps like TikTok, and that is one reason probably why it's getting banned in the US as of January 19th, unless it gets passed through another bill and then it gets delayed another 6 months or 9 months, or it's sold on to a US company. Who knows? What I've come to realise over the past sort of year or so, being on social, working in social, having my own business in social, and being on social, is it consumes my life, consumes everybody's life in different ways. And that's why it's key to just get the phone and put it on the table. What I've been doing over the past sort of 3 months now is putting my phone in here whilst I watch a film in the living room to see if I miss my phone, which I don't. It feels so good to disconnect. Even though I'm moving from screen to another screen, I'm not constantly looking down at my phone. I'm not constantly doing this and this, being attached to it, if that makes sense. There's been a few updates on platforms such as Instagram. Meta have updated the affiliate program links. So basically when you look at a video, you can see the link to a product or a website now. Especially if you're on Reels, you can just click it just shows up instantly, like a little box on the bottom, which is quite interesting. So when you're trying to promote on social, think about that by utilizing that feature. Another feature that Instagram has been updating recently, and predominantly in the US, is the trials feature. Now this feature consists of uploading your normal reel like you normally do and turning on the trial feature, and it will send your piece of content to people who have never seen your videos or contents before, which means it's trialing a new audience that could potentially love your content, and then henceforth bringing new followers, bringing new eyes to your piece of content and your story, which is quite a good way of doing it. But you would have thought that platforms do that already. Obviously in the last sort of 2 years there's been a major shift in terms of on the For You page. There's been a major shift in content and seeing all of it on the main page where it's just endless scrolls. Like many years ago, Instagram, you'd be stopping at that point. Even if you don't follow someone, you'll see them on your feed now. So it's really difficult to show up as an individual or a business if you're new to the platform, because your content doesn't get any views, doesn't do any of this unless one does. And that's why we're counting on that one video or post that could potentially go viral. Even though I hate the word viral, then it could get some more eyes on that, and then off the back of that content create some answering of the question content, all of the above, just trying to jump on every moment that you can that would help boost your business or brand on platforms such as Instagram and TikTok. Now the trial feature is only available in the US, I believe, at the moment. It's not available here in the UK, so unfortunately I haven't been able to try it. My colleagues and friends that are in the US, which is quite interesting, that they've gained probably 3 times the amount of views that they would normally get, which is quite interesting. So if you are in the US, try it out, see what happens. If you gain any followers, gain any traction, let me know in the comments down below. Now everyone's panicking about the TikTok ban. We need to ensure that we do not hold TikTok accountable for all of your community. I always say this to all clients of mine, is that you must diversify your outreach and your community, meaning making sure your community is across the board, meaning transferable on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, the lot. You need to ensure that you're not just built solely on TikTok, because once it does get banned, your hard work, your 1 million followers, your 500,000, your 20,000 followers, whatever it is, will be down the pan without you incentivizing them to go over to your other platforms, your other pages, to stay up to date with what's happening with you and your business. Now, another platform you could use is Snapchat Spotlight, which is a real good platform, and I absolutely love it. That it's so underrated. The monetization levels are incredible. Some of the barriers, you need 50,000 followers to get monetized, plus 10 million views and video views in a month, or 12,000 watch hours on there. So that's another thing that is to consider to be monetized on the platform. But if you start transferring them over now, start posting behind the scenes content, like day in the life stuff, even if it's like Snapchat's not meant to be well edited videos like TikTok and YouTube, but it's mostly just out the camera app and just posting what you're doing in the day. You could post so much a day on there, and I know some creators are posting 33, 35 times a day. And when I had a chat with Snapchat, they said this: posting 33 times a day, you're near enough guaranteed to grow on the platform, get good results. Which is key to understand. Is yes, there's loads of platforms, which one should I concentrate concentrate on. You got to be comfortable. YouTube, you can schedule stuff. For me, I've scheduled up to the 3rd of Jan with all my content, social media manager videos, Instagram and YouTube, as well as TikTok, all scheduled. That leaves me time to film videos like this, film videos like vlogging videos, and just constantly filming and editing. And I know it sounds like an endless cycle, but you can build your personal brand of, high output, but quality output. Always showing up on the platform is key. So make sure you do this, especially when you're going into 2025, and really just making sure that you are trying your best and having that purpose of posting on social. So when you're next going about filming, make sure that you have a consistent strategy. You're posting on these days every single week without fail. You're answering comments, even if you're doing stories, you can schedule stories now on apps like Plan by Linktree. Very good platform to have. One thing to end this video on is a quote from a LinkedIn page that I follow, and it's called Daily Copywriting. The quote is, "The moment you confuse them, you lose them. Keep your copy simple, because if you confuse someone with your copy, you're just going to be like, no, never see you again." Same with your emails, same with your email marketing, same with your content. If you're confusing people without having real context, you're going to lose people straight away and they probably will never come back. That's why brands have to hit the mark straight away. Let me know your thoughts on that, and I hope you have a great Christmas. And I appreciate the support so far on the channel. Obviously, I'm posting shorts every single day on this channel, and I will see you very soon. Get your comments in if you can. Message me on platforms, whatever you need to do. I'll be here to answer your questions on social media marketing. Have a great Christmas, and I'll see you very soon in the new year. See you later.